sirens blare. Doors fly open. Threats turn real in seconds. These road ragers and carjackers thought intimidation would win, but they ran straight into the wrong person, and the outcome is nothing like they expected. Goodbye to his transmission. Slammed it in park moving. Props to the motorcyclist for fighting door a man 3 times the size. Bro is not a pussy at all. No one expects a normal workday to spiral into chaos like this. In just a few minutes, the Binman managed to throw away their own careers. Four young men tried to carjack an elderly couple near Johannesburg. What stood out to me wasn't the confrontation. It was the fear behind it. When you're cornered, age doesn't matter. Survival does.
Like, stop, guys.
This is...
This reckless idiot deserves to lose his license for life. One more second, one wrong move, and this could have ended in tragedy. Luckily, no one was hurt. Near Raymond James Stadium and not far from International Plaza and Bay Street, a busy, familiar area. But what's happening here is anything but normal. A strange face-off. No weapons, no punches, just pointing fingers.
Oh my gosh, she's ripping.
I'm standing here thinking it's just another traffic argument. Then she rips off the wipers and climbs into the truck. That's when everyone around realizes. This just went from loud to dangerous.
Oh, she spent the windscreen wiper. Oh, there you go, and it's gone to the bottom. Oh, I heard, oh, there we go, and that's gone. The windscreen's ready to... Yay! Oh! That's peak. Now she's shoving it. Oh, what?
It all started when the rider panicked at the sight of police and blasted through the night at high speed, swerving wildly and forcing officers into a rapid pursuit. One bad flick of the throttle was all it took. He lost control and crashed straight into an innocent couple crossing the street. Moments like this prove that in a chase, controlling speed and making smart choices don't just protect the rider. They protect everyone nearby. After being detained, the suspect broke down and admitted he ran because he feared a fine and wasn't wearing a helmet. One impulsive decision could have ruined his life. A masked suspect approached a woman sitting in her Dodge Charger, threatened her with a handgun, and forced her out before fleeing with her vehicle.
recorded. Now, on the ground! Ground! On the ground!
No one was injured during the initial carjacking, but this case shows how fast armed crimes can spiral into irreversible outcomes. Situational awareness, quick reporting, and lawful police response remain critical in preventing further harm to innocent people. Just another day in New York, loud, fast, chaotic. Smart surveillance captured what could have turned into a frightening break-in. While crime in Italy may be on the rise, so is the technology helping keep families safe.
Attenzione, attenzione, vi abbiamo individuato, voi vicino a noi, vi dovete allontanare immediatamente. Questa è una zona controllata centrale operativa e collegata con le forze dell'ordine. Allontanarsi subito.
Đợi thôi, đợi lâu rồi, đợi đâu là đợi ba mẹ.
A risky pass led to an unexpected fall. But instead of checking if everyone was okay, the young man chose confrontation. Emotional reactions at the wrong moment can turn a minor accident into major consequences. A Karen blocks the car and refuses to move. Let me ask you, if that were you, would your heart drop? Because mine definitely did. Situations like this prove one thing: you can never let your guard down on the road. Block the light rail, and RT engineers will quickly show you why that's a bad idea. He thought tossing trash was no big deal. Turns out, Karma was watching the whole time.
How do you like it? Oh, and I'm gonna be a nice person. Pick everything up and put it back where it belongs.
Why are you recording this?
Because you need to learn that littering is...
Want to know how to stop a carjacker? Sometimes it doesn't take a gun, just nerve and a gas pedal. This driver had both.
His freaking arm or something gets ran over.
One bad attitude, one wrong move. And suddenly, this road rager learned what instant karma looks like. Hopefully, that moment sticks, and the rage stays off the road. On April 17, 2024, in Stockbridge, Georgia, 27-year-old Ladarius Williams suddenly stole an ambulance while receiving treatment at a hospital. As the vehicle began moving, medical staff were forced to jump clear to avoid injury, triggering a tense police pursuit.
Get 2 units. Get 2 units in one car. Get someone in the top seat in the passenger seat. Try to get the other side of the vehicle.
The ambulance sped off at high speed, ignoring traffic signals, weaving through busy roads and colliding with both civilian vehicles and police units. The chase crossed multiple jurisdictions, bringing traffic on major routes to a standstill. Even after officers used tire deflation devices, the suspect continued fleeing, creating serious risks for the public. The pursuit ended when state troopers performed a pit maneuver, causing the ambulance to lose control and come to a stop after a hard impact. Williams ran from the scene, but with support from multiple agencies, including K-9 units, officers quickly closed in and took him into custody without further incident. The case highlights the importance of securing public service vehicles and the role of coordinated law enforcement response in protecting community safety. Ever curious what it really looks like when mistakes come due? Here it is, captured in crisp HD. God. He was almost the first guy to get punched by a statue. Some people use apps to save a parking spot. This guy just uses his own body. Officers approached a man standing in the middle of the road causing a disturbance. Instead of cooperating, he became agitated, yelling and challenging police, turning a situation that could have ended calmly into a public safety risk.
No more. Can you get on the wall this way so we can take this down?
Get over on the sidewalk.
Stand there. He's trying to take this way, please.
Huh?
What?
What?
I don't give a about that.
Get on the ground.
I bet I'll take
Get on the ground.
I bet I'll take that.
Get on the ground.
I bet I'll... Come on.
Let's go. Let's go. Put your hands behind your back now. Put your hands on.
Get away from me, Lieutenant.
Get over here now. Get over here now.
When the suspect ran and continued to resist, officers used a taser to regain control. The cost of losing control was handcuffs, multiple charges, and jail time. A reminder that the street is not a place to unload anger.
Let's go.
Bang!
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Get on the ground! Hands behind your back. How you doing?
I've driven for years. This is how small errors turn into big crashes. Miss the yield, then let ego take the wheel.
Als ik een originele manier van een motor weg te trekken.
Parking in the wrong spot won't always cost a fine. Sometimes it costs your suspension. Sorry, buddy, this ride already comes with a driver. Watching them blow straight through the red light is terrifying. One careless moment is all it takes to turn an intersection into a disaster. They look calm, but this is how chaos starts. One wrong move, one hothead, and the whole street pays for it.
Well, we're all having a hand in it, apparently. It's not going to hurt his car. It's not going to hurt it. It's going to cover it. That's cool. That's why I'm doing saran wrap.
I've seen gift wrapping, but this is personal. Mary, don't park here day.
Give them. Yeah, for where the doors are. Higher, baby, higher. Yeah, go around the, yeah. And then you can hook on that corner over there and swing it this way.
Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. Parking here isn't just illegal, it's all-inclusive. Free shower, zero dignity. What seemed like a routine pursuit quickly turned into an extremely dangerous moment. When the line between control and chaos was crossed, officers were forced to act to protect innocent people nearby. He believed a toy gun would fool everyone, but within seconds, professionals exposed the truth. A Husqvarna 401 weighs roughly 350 pounds. Two geniuses thought they could tip it straight into a Corolla's trunk. Physics had other ideas, and the security camera caught it all. Crazy how a tiny issue snowballed this fast. One deep breath could have saved everyone a whole lot of trouble.
Dumb? There's cars coming, you dumb fuck! Pull up! You can't just start backing up like a dumb fuck! Here!
Nothing valuable, no real payoff, just a city trash can. This kind of behavior shows that not every theft comes from need. Sometimes it's driven by sheer recklessness. He picked the wrong driver and learned the hard way. Road rage doesn't make you tough. It makes trouble chase you down. Don't ever follow this example if you value peace on the road. What started as a moment of anger quickly escalated after a bike was pushed over, triggering a brief fistfight. Thankfully, no one was injured, but it's a clear reminder how fast tempers can spiral. This is instant karma at its finest. I've rarely seen consequences hit this fast or this hard. Trust me, these road ragers won't forget this moment anytime soon. No one wins here. Assault charges, jail time, and lives changed forever. One bad decision on the road can follow you for years. Thankfully, no one was seriously injured, but this could have ended much worse. Within moments, the situation flipped. Instead of stealing a car, he found himself surrounded, restrained, and waiting for police. One bad decision, instant consequences. Two drivers, zero patience. One brings pepper spray, the other brings a stick. And somehow both think they're the hero of this story. The only real winner here? The repair shop.
Don't know. 112, 112, 112, 112, 112. Oh my God!
You poke the bear. This is what happens. One swing changed everything.
Car now. Pull off your car now. What the are you saying, bro? What you saying?
A roadside argument between a driver and cyclists escalated fast.
Move from my car. Move the away from my car. Move from my car, bro. Move from my car. Move from my car. Don't move from me, bro. Move. Move from my car, man. Move. Whoa. Hey!
What started as words turned dangerous when the car was allegedly driven toward the group. Police later arrested the man on suspicion of dangerous driving before the situation became even worse.
Stolen car. Stolen car. I'll run the
Ever wonder why drama starts out of nowhere? This video shows exactly how far some people are willing to go just to stir trouble for no real reason. He was right, until he wasn't. One random curb and pull out, no signal, no warning, and suddenly the opposite lane was playing defense. I've seen this play out 100 times. The calm one goes home. The angry one goes to court.
Harry! You! You wanna go, do you? Go away, fuck on place. Wriggling your
A man boldly took a chance on a modern motorcycle, riding without a license or a helmet. He blasted through heavy traffic like a rocket, blowing past traffic laws and completely ignoring repeated police warnings. His speed and defiance made the chase dangerously intense. Officers stayed on him, ready to step in if he put anyone at risk. But his recklessness didn't last long. While crossing the road without looking, he slammed straight into a car. The crash forced him to stop, and officers quickly took him down. No one else was hurt. Breaking the law or challenging the police is never a gamble worth taking. Only in London do you buy a $3 million Bugatti and still need armor like it's medieval times. Scooter guy swung a hammer, Kyron shrugged, and that glass bill still beats losing the car.
Oh my god!
God. What are you doing?
Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. This wasn't rage, This was patience finally hitting zero. The cushion was for the car's safety. The rest was for the owner's lesson. Road rage doesn't need fists to explode. One spit, 1 second, and suddenly this cyclist realizes some lines should never be crossed. I was just hanging back, checking if cops were camped out at Sahara, ready to catch speeders like usual.
His dog hopped out. He said, "Come here, pup." Oh my goodness. Hopped out with the crowbar.
The guy handles a car theft like it's nothing, like brushing away a fly. He simply pulls her off the car and ends it right there. Caught cheating? In China, that mistake came with consequences. A furious wife grabbed a hammer and smashed her husband's BMW into a complete wreck. That's one way to draw a very clear line, loud and unmistakable. Traffic disputes happen every day. Stepping out of a car and attacking someone crosses into criminal territory.
Vous sortez? Vous sortez? C'est une piste cyclable, vous sortez, monsieur.
Wrong place, wrong lane. And when they got called out, they chose violence instead of backing off.
Ça marche, ça marche. DW 351 KX.
No, don't hold on. Come here. Put your hands on the car.
That happened, bro.
In the car. You got your license on you, bud?
No.
All right. Go ahead, put your hands behind your back. You're going to be detained.
Running only feels like an option in the moment. In reality, it just speeds up the ending. Police train for this, prepare for this, and expect it. Every step he took only narrowed the gap until the taser made the decision for him.
Stop! Stop! Trooper running. Get the ground, dude! Get on the ground! Go! Go!
Road rage never proves you're right. It only proves you lost control. And today, that lesson cost him 110 years.
What's wrong with you, bud? You!
This is what happens when keeping it real roided goes wrong.
What's up? You up right now, bitch. You might want to get back in that car, mother. Get in the car, mother.
When words aren't enough to vent the anger, the feet do the talking. But kicking someone else's car in traffic? That's not courage. That's losing control. They say Detroit makes tough cars, but tonight it proved it can make an even tougher driver. Two would-be carjackers took their shot, caught fists instead of keys, and walked away from the BP with nothing but wounded pride. Who needs Batman when you have New Yorkers ready to hustle?
Heroes! Yay! All right.
Kids think it's just a game. But broken glass doesn't care about age. Damage is damage. Oops. Cashier stayed cooler than the robber's knees hitting the floor. Neither one wanted to back up, so naturally, this turned into a stick versus saw situation. Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire.
Bấm 1 quay kia xuống đèn rồi. Đưa một.
Tôi hỏi đẹp qua. Nói gì đi đó? Tự nhiên sẽ sao đi chuyện.
Em quay kia sao?
Để cho cái nó quay đi.
It all happened in a blink of an eye. The bike was stolen before her eyes. A surreal moment, and the pedaling away felt like he had stolen more than the bike.
Right?
Everybody's just trying to cheat traffic.
Whistleblowers revealed that USPS is responsible.
Manual cars don't move instantly. This was one of those moments where patience could have solved it all.
Well, then
I know, speed up then! Don't run into me! What are you doing? Bye.
If you think jumping out of your car on the freeway is a good idea, you probably shouldn't be driving at all.
You, get the f out of here! Go, move! CM 7629. I have a camera.
People exercising their road rage in their car expecting to get away with it every time that are the real menace on these roads. You should just drive sensibly.
Yeah, this was an assault. You're gonna hear from the police.
Door said, "Access denied, fellas." The thieves went after a Kia, but backed off when warning lights started flashing. The security system isn't flawless, but in this case, it was enough to keep the car from being stolen.
Hey! 来啊！你他妈的！我跟你说，你要想想，再听一下。
Public spaces demand basic respect. Actions like spitting water, even as a joke, can provoke unpredictable reactions. It's a line that should never be crossed. Seen this 100 times. The loudest driver usually isn't the toughest. Push the wrong person and things flip fast, especially when self-defense comes into play. He's lucky this ended with just a minor consequence. Shoo! Luck gave him a free pass once, but teasing destiny again is an open invitation. Karma is already on the way, and it won't be gentle. Four men try to steal a parked Honda, but the plan unravels within seconds, an ironic reminder that chaos often turns on the people who cause it.
Casi me tiras, pendeja. Pinche gorda, gorda pendeja. Gorda, gorda.
This is the argument we hear every time. Motorcyclists ride between cars, drivers get angry, and blame comes fast. But traffic chaos is rarely just one person's fault.
Por manejar mal, eso, agua, atrás. Eso te pasa por manejar mal. Eso te pasa por manejar mal. Eso te pasa por manejar mal. Te lo estoy diciendo. Está loca.
If you're on your phone at a red light and someone calls you out, don't lose your mind. People usually freak out hardest when they know they messed up. Boxed in from every direction, already running late, and completely out of patience, he didn't honk, and he didn't make a call. Instead, he went straight into Fast and Furious, Office Edition mode. Even though his anger was obvious, being in a rush never excuses bad behavior. Parking properly only takes a moment, but it can earn respect and keep the entire neighborhood at peace. seen this before. When respect disappears, fists show up. Nobody really wins here, even if someone lands cleaner shots.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Really? Whoa! Oi! Don't brake check me and don't overtake when indicating right.
He was so focused on winning the argument that he forgot to put the car in park. Nothing ends road rage faster than your own car escaping.
Show us your hands! Hey, he's going up on the curb. Come on. Watch out, watch out. Say signal 5. He's gonna hit us. Watch out. Oh, he just hit her cruiser. Come on. Wait.
What began as a stolen SUV turned into a revenge attack inside a residential complex. Witnesses saw the driver ram an apartment, trigger a gas leak, then use the vehicle against responding officers. Calm police coordination ended the threat, but the legal consequences will last far longer than the rage that caused it.
Got him. Yeah, my right shoulder's kind of injured. Get the fuck out of the car! Get out of the car! Turn on your back. I got legs. I got legs. Fucking arm out!
Go ahead. I got your license plate too.
With these sort of things, it's best to try to prevent the situation from escalating instead of angering the driver even more. When it comes to road rage, you never know if someone is going to pull out a weapon.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, didn't even make it.
Hard to say which move was more reckless, a motorcyclist challenging a bus, or a bus driver reacting without thinking. Either way, both learned the same lesson. Actions always come with consequences. It plays out like a real-life Tom and Jerry moment. It was an extremely dangerous moment. He attempted to steal the car, but was forced to give up when the owner caught him in the act. He was wrong for speeding and brake checking. At the same time, the car owner's choice to race back at nearly 60 mph increased the risk. No matter appearances or driving style, things could have ended badly. If a crash had happened, responsibility likely wouldn't have been one-sided.
Get back in your car. Get back in your car. Because you're a fucking loser. Because you're a fucking loser.
This is the best mirror smash I have ever seen. Love to see instant justice like that. A patrol officer noticed Calop Reinhardt flying down the road on his 600cc Suzuki, disregarding traffic laws and refusing to pull over. He then sped off at roughly 110 to 120 meters, triggering a chase he would soon regret.
Do what you have to do to end it. We don't need to keep going anymore else.
He moved through St. Michael and merged onto I-30 as if nothing could touch him. From there, he cut down toward Leary, tearing across dirt roads and open fields, constantly changing direction to shake patrol units. After 3 controlled low-speed maneuvers, he finally lost control and crashed into the woods. Instant karma for taking on the police. He ditched the bike and tried to run, but the officer stayed right on him, deployed the taser, and took him down cleanly. This time, luck was gone. The streets aren't a playground for reckless ego. Thanks to persistence, tactics, and discipline, officers ended the pursuit without any innocent person getting hurt.
I'm going. I said I'm going, please.
This moment proves how far confidence alone can go. He was clearly in the wrong, but his certainty flipped the balance. Confidence doesn't make you right, but it can make others hesitate.
Right, introducing the Samsung Experience Shop.
Yeah. These guys are fighting.
At first, it looked like just another ordinary road rage fight, until the identities were revealed. One was a retired public prosecutor, the other a retired LAPD officer. 2 men who once represented the law, now facing off in the middle of the street.
Knock it off! Knock it off! What's wrong with you? Hey!
He must have thought real life worked like GTA. He walked into the store, pulled out a gun, and demanded everything inside. But that rob Metro PCS mission didn't last long, ending with a one-way trip to the police station.
Lie down. Get out on the ground. Get on the ground. Get the fuck out on the ground. Put your hand behind your back now. Where's the fucking victim? I'm gonna fuck you up. Right here. Do me a favor.
Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. another case of someone confusing anger with authority. The street isn't her stage, and nobody's applauding. In NYC, even cement trucks believe in personal space, just not for other people's cars.
Давай через неделю. Он говорит, а я работаю. Плакат увидел, что 14 сентября все идут на выборы. И сразу да. Он, подожди. Что там?
Мы не спрятаем.
Да?
Тёма.
Давай.
Слушай, объезжай, 3 часа ночи уже задрало.
Да не говори уже, глаза смыкаются. Что это?
In America, you find cartoons. In Soviet Russia, cartoons find you.
Ой, спасибо.
When you don't have words, you grab water. Not exactly customer service, but message delivered. Loudly. The tow operation went smoothly from start to finish. The illegally parked vehicle was removed without any issues, quickly clearing the road and showing proper compliance with city enforcement procedures. That water bottle didn't just break glass. It broke the line between a bad mood and a criminal act. Streets aren't boxing rings. Oh man, the first thing she did was scream at them. She didn't check on them to see if they were okay. That is a very high level of entitlement.
Who the fuck is beeping? What?
They always jump back in their car when they see the camera. My personal approach would be to let them think they have their false claim and then produce the evidence.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I have it on camera, man. I have it on camera. Yeah, I have it on camera. Fucking.
calculated burst of anger, he shattered the rear window and damaged the surrounding area. Legal consequences are unavoidable. Staying calm is the only way to keep things from escalating. That moment when littering goes from lazy to embarrassing in about 3 seconds. Lesson delivered. No receipt needed. He threw trash like the road was a dumpster. The road politely returned it. Fair trade. Shattered glass, nothing stolen, but a hefty paper trail, sentry logs, wheel cam footage, and GPS records. That's why seasoned thieves steer clear of EVs. Calm was an option. They ignored it. What followed was chaos, an everyday moment spiraling into an uncontrollable street confrontation. Put these road thugs on TV. Let everyone see their faces. Show the arrest. Show the verdicts. When consequences are public, intimidation loses its power. There are already far too many bullies on our roads. Reversing to clear a blocked lane is often a safe option, but shoving another car into moving traffic isn't. The Jeep driver's decision didn't solve the problem. It created a dangerous situation. Watching someone climb onto a car like that is wild. Windshields look solid, but they're not made to hold a person's weight. If this guy actually manages to carjack him using this method, then he honestly deserves it. Instant karma always shows up on time. If you felt that ending, smash like, subscribe to FlashMoment, and tell us, who was really wrong here? Stay tuned, because the next episode hits even harder. Horns blare. Doors fly open. Threats turn real in seconds. These road ragers and carjackers thought intimidation would win, but they ran straight into the wrong person, and the outcome is nothing like they expected. Goodbye to his transmission. Slammed it in park moving. Props to the motorcyclist for fighting door a man 3 times the size. Bro is not a pussy at all. No one expects a normal workday to spiral into chaos like this. In just a few minutes, the Binman managed to throw away their own careers. Four young men tried to carjack an elderly couple near Johannesburg. What stood out to me wasn't the confrontation. It was the fear behind it. When you're cornered, age doesn't matter. Survival does.
Like, stop. Guys.
This is...
This reckless idiot deserves to lose his license for life. One more second, one wrong move, and this could have ended in tragedy. Luckily, no one was hurt. Near Raymond James Stadium and not far from International Plaza and Bay Street, a busy, familiar area. But what's happening here is anything but normal. A strange face-off. No weapons, no punches, just pointing fingers.
Oh my gosh, she's ripping.
I'm standing here thinking it's just another traffic argument. Then she rips off the wipers and climbs into the truck. That's when everyone around realizes. This just went from loud to dangerous.
Oh, she's bent the windscreen wiper. Oh, there you go, and it's gone to the bottom. Oh, I heard, oh, there we go, and that's gone. The windscreen's ready to... Yay! Oh! That's peak. Now she's shoving it. Oh, what?
It all started when the rider panicked at the sight of police and blasted through the night at high speed, swerving wildly and forcing officers into a rapid pursuit. One bad flick of the throttle was all it took. He lost control and crashed straight into an innocent couple crossing the street. Moments like this prove that in a chase, controlling speed and making smart choices don't just protect the rider. They protect everyone nearby. After being detained, the suspect broke down and admitted he ran because he feared a fine and wasn't wearing a helmet. One impulsive decision could have ruined his life. A masked suspect approached a woman sitting in her Dodge Charger, threatened her with a handgun, and forced her out before fleeing with her vehicle.